Hi, I am Ismail from Lemon, and today we are going to look at how Google works in multiple countries. Most SEO advice assumes one thing, that Google works the same everywhere. It doesn't. The way Google ranks content in Germany is different from the UK. Japan's search behavior looks nothing like the US, and the strategy that dominates in Australia can completely fail in Canada. Today, we are breaking down why SEO is not a universal playbook and what actually changes depending on where your audience lives. Different countries, different competitors. Here's the first thing that surprises people. When you search the same keyword in different countries, you don't just get translated results, you get entirely different websites for that space. A US brand dominating a keyword at home might not appear in the German results for the same term. Local businesses, regional publishers, and country specific platforms own rankings there instead. This means if you're expanding into a new market, you are not just translating your content, you are starting a brand new SEO battle against competitors you've never heard of. It's not just about language. In Japan, users tend to search with much shorter, broader terms. In Germany, people type long, highly specific queries and expect detailed, thorough answers. In the US, conversational and question based searches dominate. This matters enormously for your content strategy. A page built around how Americans search will miss German buyers entirely. Not because of translation, but because the search behavior is fundamentally different. Before you target any new country, you need to understand how that audience actually uses search, not just the language they speak. Here's something the SEO industry barely talks about. In Russia, Yandex has historically been the most dominant search engine. In China, it's Baidu, and Google is largely blocked. In South Korea, Naver holds enormous search market share alongside Google. So if your strategy is built around Google, you are trying to reach audiences in those markets. You are just optimizing for a platform your target customers aren't even using. Every country has its own search landscape. Assuming Google is the answer before you've checked is how companies waste significant budget entering new markets. Now, trust signals are different in different countries. Google's algorithm picks up on trust signals, backlinks, brand mentions, reviews, and domain authority. But what builds trust varies enormously by country. In the UK, links from national newspapers carry huge weight. In Germany, links from industry associations and professional bodies matter far more. In the US, high volume consumer publications dominate authority. This means that link building strategy needs to be rebuilt from scratch for every new market, not just translated. The sites that signal credibility in one country are often completely unknown in another. Now, what should you do before you target a new country? Before you spend a single pound or dollar on international SEO, do three things. First, search your target keyword manually in that country using a VPN. See who's actually ranking and what their content looks like, not what the tools tell you. What you can see with your own eyes instead. Second, find out which search engine your target audience actually uses. Don't just assume it's Google. Third, talk to someone who lives in that market, not a translator, someone who understands the culture. Because the difference between content that ranks and content that converts often comes down to nuance that no keyword tool will ever show you. International SEO isn't hard because of the technical setup. It's hard because most businesses treat a foreign market like their home market with different words. That's not a translation problem. It's a strategy problem. Google is a global company, but search is a local behavior. The sooner your SEO strategy reflects that, the sooner you stop wondering why your content isn't landing. If you found this content to be useful, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.